So I just watched the Michael movie, and I know it's been out for 3 weeks, but honestly, I don't really care what you have to say because I'm a busy guy. But anyway, here's my review on it. So starting off, I'm honestly a pretty big fan of it. The soundtrack alone, 10 out of 10. I mean, obviously, it's Michael Jackson, arguably one of the best artists of all time. Soundtrack was amazing. Definitely one of my favorite parts of the entire movie. Personally, it's kind of hard to rate biopics and like movies of stuff that actually happened compared to like fictional movies because you already know what's going to happen in the biopics. Like you already know what's going to happen. You already know the story. You've heard this life story before. Like this story has been told. Like fictional movies like Project Hail Mary, I guess if you haven't read the book, it's different because you don't know what's going to happen. You know, it's completely different, new to you, completely different. A biopic or a movie based on a real event is hard to rate or hard to compare because it's happened before. Like you know what's going to happen, you know the ending. But nonetheless, this movie was super consistent. Like there was not a point where I was like, this is getting kind of boring. Can we just listen to music? No, this whole movie was super consistent from start to finish. Like personally, zero problems with it. I might have to go back and watch it because usually when I watch a movie, I kind of have some problems with it. I didn't have any problems with this one. I had a super good time watching it. I was cheesing through the entire thing. I was tapping my foot through the entire thing, which it's a musical biopic, so it makes sense. But it was so good. I'm such a fan of this movie. Jafar Jackson did a phenomenal job. I bet like the dancing, like the choreography was so hard to learn and he did a phenomenal job. Acting in general was amazing. I think the relationship between Michael and his father was amazing and so well interpreted in this movie. And the shots as well were super good. I love like the kind of behind the scenes aspect because I get like it's his life story. So like you're going to get behind the scenes, you know? But it was amazing. I thought it was so good. And the way it interpreted the relationship between Michael and his mom as well was awesome. Like I loved every minute of them together. That was just amazing seeing them on the screen together. And when you were like watching the concerts, like the final scene where it's 1988 in London, it's completely sold out Wembley Stadium. It feels like you're there. It's so immersive. It feels like you're at the concert and you're watching it live. Like that's how it felt in the theater. And I don't think I'm overreacting at all. Like if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. It feels like you're there. And that was another big thing. Like immersion was so good for that movie. And oh my gosh, it kind of just makes you re-realize how like impactful Michael Jackson was. Most sold album of all time. His capacity to make this kind of music and make music that is so impactful to people is another insane thing that isn't talked about enough. It's also very important to note that this is a part one. Like this movie is going to have a part two. Not sure when that's coming out yet, but at the end of the movie, it says his story continues. So we're going to get a part two of this. And it literally ended in 1988. So I'm sure the part two will be up until his death in 2009. So yeah, I rate this movie a 4.5 out of 5 stars. And if you haven't watched it, I highly suggest you go watch it. Just a fair warning though, you will be listening to Michael Jackson music for probably the next 6 months of your life. It's that good.